Collier County Board of County Commissioners, Community Redevelopment Agency, Board, Airport Authority, Meeting Agenda. Board of County Commission Chambers, Collier County Government Center, 3299 Tamiami Trail East, 3rd floor, Naples, Florida, 34112. October 10th, 2017 at 9 a.m. Commissioner Penny Taylor, District 4, BCC Chair. Commissioner Andy Solis, District 2, BCC Vice Chair. Commissioner Donna Fiala, District 1, CRAB Co-Chair. Commissioner Bert Saunders, District 3. Commissioner William L. McDaniel Jr., District 5, CRAB Co-Chair. Notice: all persons wishing to speak on agenda items must register prior to presentation of the agenda item to be addressed. All registered speakers will receive up to 3 minutes unless the time is adjusted by the chairman. Requests to address the board on subjects which are not on this agenda must be submitted in writing with explanation to the county manager at least 13 days prior to the date of the meeting and will be heard under public petitions. Public petitions are limited to the presenter with a maximum time of 10 minutes. Any person who decides to appeal a decision of this board will need a record of the proceeding pertaining thereto, and therefore may need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. Collier County Ordinance Number 2003-53, as amended by Ordinance 2004-05 and 2007-24, requires that all lobbyists shall, before engaging in any lobbying activities, including but not limited to addressing the Board of County Commissioners, register with the clerk to the board at the Board Minutes and Records Department. If you are a person with a disability who needs any accommodation in order to participate in this proceeding, you are entitled, at no cost to you, the provision of certain assistance. Please contact the Collier County Facilities Management Division, located at 3335 East Tamiami Trail, Suite 1, Naples, Florida 34112, or call 252-8380. Assisted listening devices for the hearing impaired are available at the Facilities Management Division. Lunch recess is scheduled from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Item 1. Invocation and Pledge of Allegiance. 1A. Invocation by Reverend Beverly Duncan of Naples United Church of Christ. Item 2. Agenda and Minutes. 2A. Approval of today's regular, consent, and summary agenda as amended. Ex parte disclosure provided by Commission members for consent agenda. 2B. September 6, 2017 BCC Emergency Meeting Hurricane Irma Meeting Minutes. 2C. September 7, 2017 BCC Budget Hearing Minutes. Item 3. Awards and Recognitions. 3A. Employee. 3A1. 20-year attendees. 3A1A. 20 years, John Kelly, Zoning. 3A1B. 20 years, Michael Tulin, Parks and Recreation. 3A1C. 20 years, Kathy Topoleski, Parks and Recreation. 3A1D. 20 years, Susan Usher, Office of Management and Budget. 3A2. 25-year attendees. 3A2A. 25 years, Edwin Barroso, Parks and Recreation. 3A2B. 25 years, Timothy Stick, Building Review and Permitting. 3A3. 30-year attendees. 3A3A. 30 years, Ramiro Ponce, Road Maintenance. 3A3B. 30 years, Steve Ritter, Transportation Engineering. 3A, 3C, 30 years, David Street, Water Department. 3A, 3D, 30 years, Pat Webb, Facilities Management. 3A, 4, 35-year attendees. 3D, Employee of the Month. 3D1, recommendation to recognize Andres Santamaria, Maintenance Specialist, Growth Management Department, as the August 2017 Employee of the Month. Item 4, proclamations. 4A, proclamation designating October 2017 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Collier County. To be accepted by Linda Oberhaus, Chief Executive Officer of the Shelter for Abused Women and Children. 4B, proclamation designating October 9th through 13, 2017 as Accounts Payable Recognition Week in Collier County. To be accepted by Robin Sheely, Operations Manager for the Clerk of Courts and Accounts Payable staff. Item 5, presentations. 5A, presentation of the Collier County Business of the Month for October 2017 to Naples Harley Davidson. To be accepted by John Greene, business partner, and Bethany Sawyer with the Naples Chamber of Commerce. 5B, presentation of the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award for fiscal year 2017 from the Government Finance Officers Association, presented to the Office of Management and Budget, to be accepted by Mark Isaacson, Corporate Financial Planning and Management Services Director. 5C, Hurricane Irma Status Report with Dan Summers, Bureau of Emergency Services Division Director. 5D, this item to be heard at 11 a.m. Presentation by Drs. Michael Severis, Professor of Marine Science, Florida Gulf Coast University, and Peter Shang, Professor of Coastal and Environmental Engineering, University of Florida, on a web-based interactive decision support tool for adaptation of coastal, urban, and natural ecosystems in Southwest Florida, and presentation of sea level rise report and recommendations for Collier County by Dr. Benjamin Strauss, Vice President for Sea Level and Climate Impacts, Climate Central. Item 6, public petitions. Item 7, public comments on general topics not on the current or future agenda. Item 8, Board of Zoning Appeals. Item 9, advertised public hearings. 9A, this item has been continued from the September 26, 2017 BCC meeting and further continued to the October 24, 2017 BCC meeting. This item requires that all participants be sworn in and ex parte disclosure be provided by Commission members. Recommendation to approve an ordinance amending ordinance number 95-33, the Briarwood PUD is amended to add 320 multifamily dwelling units in Tract B and C. Multifamily residential as an alternative to commercial development on Tract B and C. Commercial community to add development standards for Tract B and C. Multifamily residential to add Exhibit A1 Tract B and C Master Plan Exhibit A2 Enhanced Type D buffer for property consisting of 209.17 plus or minus acres located on the east side of Livingston Road, north of Radio Road in Section 31 Township 49 South, Range 26 East, Collier County, Florida, and providing an effective date. 9B, this item has been continued from the September 26, 2017 BCC meeting agenda. This item requires that all participants be sworn in and ex parte disclosure be provided by Commission members. Recommendation to approve an amendment to ordinance number 2005-63 as amended the Cirrus Point RPUD to reduce the minimum floor area for multifamily dwelling units and to approve a second amended and restated affordable housing density bonus agreement to allow the developer to have the option of constructing owner-occupied units or rental units designated as affordable housing units. The subject property is consisting of 9.92 plus or minus acres, is located at the northeast corner of Bayshore Drive and Thomason Drive in Section 14, Township 50 South, Range 25 East, Collier County, Florida. Item 10, Board of County Commissioners. Item 11, County Manager's Report. 11A, recommendation to approve the proposed Collier County state and federal legislative priorities for 2018 and adopt the attached resolutions. John Mullins, Governmental Affairs Manager. 11B, recommendation to provide an update of the current analysis for the establishment of a stormwater utility and gather any commissioner or public comments. Thaddeus Cohn, Department Head, Growth Management Department. 11C, recommendation to reject offer from Winchester Lakes Corporation and Francis and Mary Hussey to enter into a public-private partnership with the county for the property located in Section 29 and 32, Township 49 South, Range 27 East. Tony Mott, Manager, Property Acquisition and Construction Management, Facilities Management Division. 11D, recommendation to approve the fiscal year 2017-18 strategic marketing plan for the Naples Marco Island Everglades Convention and Visitors Bureau, and make a finding that this plan promotes tourism. Jack Wert, Division Director of Tourism. 11E, recommendation to implement the State Housing Initiative Partnership, or SHIP, disaster strategy and approve associated technical revisions. Approve a FY 2016 through 2019 Local Housing Assistance Plan. Amendment 3 to add a new demolition and or replacement of site-built mobile manufactured housing strategy. Approve a spending plan for all unencumbered funds to be used for disaster recovery activities, and approve hiring of additional staff to administer the accelerated spending plan. Kim Grant, Director of Community and Human Services. 11F, recommendation to approve and authorize the chairman to execute a subrecipient agreement with Habitat for Humanity of Collier County for an activity previously approved in the FY 2017-18 action plan for the Community Development Block Grant Program. Kim Grant, Director, Community and Human Services. 11G, recommendation to direct the county manager to deny the request for refunds for the permitting fees paid by 2 wildlands fire victims, totaling $4,772.27. Report from the General Fund. James French, Deputy Department Head, Growth Management Department. 11H, recommendation to direct staff to meet with the Development Services Advisory Committee and the Collier Building Industry Association to explore potential emergency permitting processes and building permit fee considerations during declared disasters and provide subsequent recommendations to the board. Jamie French, Deputy Department Head. 11I, recommendation to complete the annual performance appraisal for the county manager, Leah Oakes Jr., County Manager. Item 12, County Attorney's Report. 12A, the annual performance appraisal for the county attorney. 13, other constitutional officers. Item 14, Airport Authority and/or Community Redevelopment Agency. 14A, Airport Authority. 14B, Community Redevelopment Agency. Item 15, Staff and Commission General Communications. 15A, upcoming BCC workshop schedule. Item 16, Consent Agenda. All matters listed under this item are considered to be routine, and action will be taken by one motion without separate discussion of each item. If discussion is desired by a member of the board, that item or items will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. For more information on consent agenda items, call 252-8586. Item 17, Summary Agenda. This section is for advertised public hearings and must meet the following criteria. 1. A recommendation for approval from staff. 2. Unanimous recommendation for approval by the Collier County Planning Commission or other authorizing agencies of all members present and voting. 3. No written or oral objections to the item received by staff, the Collier County Planning Commission, or other authorizing agencies or the board prior to the commencement of the BCC meeting on which the items are scheduled to be heard. And 4. No individuals are registered to speak in opposition to the item. For those items which are quasi-judicial in nature, all participants must be sworn in.